Hey, it's Chris Bowling.
Chris Spire, ACB,
What's happening?
continuing our January focus on wellness.
Woo! Love it.
So we do have a lot of data within our health plans. We can understand here's what's happened in the past. We have tools to predict the future of where the plan costs are going and health plan. But we're starting to finally help our financial teams of our clients justify the investment of cost in a wellness program. And that's always been something we've said has been very difficult to do because you throw out a wellness program that's a general biometric screening,
Yeah.
eat healthy, let's educate on it. But are we really improving health and are we really improving cost? And is the cost justified? But we've started to see more of that, taking the data and then identifying the specific program to help fix that specific condition.
Yeah, I think it's getting all of this data into one portal, right?
Yeah.
That's that's been a challenge. I think within the last few years, that shouldn't be a challenge, assuming that you're using the right vendors that are willing to
Yes.
import maybe a biometric screening from a local healthcare provider, pulling that data into one platform. So now that employee can, their individual wellness journey is based on
Yes.
blood, based on diet, based on um, you know, current conditions, comorbidities.
Yep.
The more you can get all that data into one thing to be very specific to that employee, I think the better chance you have of hopefully changing behavior,
Yes.
you
And we
know?
had two examples as we come into the new year. We had one client that worked with a local healthcare provider to do the on-site biometric screening. We're going to do blood draw. We're going to test all of the things we typically would. And then they imported that into what would be, I would say, an online wellness program where now the employee and the spouse, as you said, have a journey, almost a gamified journey to say, all right, we noticed your cholesterol is high, your BMI is too high, you've got issues with glucose. Now let's put you on a track to work on diet and exercise, and then you're competing against your fellow de-identified employees to figure out are
Right.
you making progress toward your goal, and then there's awards for it. There's rewards that come with that the
And earn
employer can
it,
help fund.
right? Earn it every quarter. Because if you're
Yep.
not doing squat, guess what? You're going to cost that plan more money.
Yep.
You're going to lose that premium differential, or you're going to lose the carrot, right? It's
Yes.
either the baseball bat or the carrot. So,
Absolutely.
but I just, you know, I'm so tired of wellness plans that don't have some teeth to it.
Yep.
That
Yep.
person's going to cost you money if they don't start making changes. So, number one, help them. It's
Yes.
funny, Chris, because I was at a party and I got into a conversation with a business owner, and I said, you are now not only responsible for your employee, you are responsible for their health. He's like,
Yes.
what? And I'm like,
Yeah.
you have got to be an advocate for their health. So
Yes.
what are you doing to be that advocate? If you're just offering them health insurance and work comp for 24/7 coverage,
It's not enough anymore.
yeah, how are you
Yeah.
being an advocate for your employees' health?
So our second example takes that same thing. We had an employer also partner with a local clinic to come on site and do biometric screenings, a little bit more involved in the first one.
Yeah.
They're not going into a full-blown wellness follow-up program, but that provider is now following up with individualized outreach to each of those employees and spouses that went through the screening to say, we know that you have high blood pressure. Get into our clinic. We're available. We're going to get you on a program to fix that. And that's where I feel like we're starting to see some improvement because you and I have said we can identify the conditions on a health plan. We can see who hasn't had their wellness program. So what? If we can't get that person into a program to make a change, all we're doing is looking at data that says, yep,
Yeah.
everybody's unhealthy.
And make it
Congrats. Like,
convenient, right? You got to make that part convenient
yeah,
because we all live busy lives, right?
yeah,
And
absolutely.
so how do you bring down the barrier of entry? Make it
Yeah,
convenient. Get a near site, on site, something close to where they work and allow
yes,
them to go there during work hours
yes,
because once again, they're going to cost you money no matter what. You
yep.
might as well put that money into making them healthier
Absolutely.
and happier.
Absolutely. I'm excited for that because those are two totally different organizations, totally different cultures, both wanting to focus on wellness. And we help develop those two different scenarios. And it'll be interesting to see how it plays out and then what we do next
Yeah,
because this is not a one size fits all topic.
I'm excited.
Excellent.
25
Good
is
to talk
going
to
to be
you.
fun. All right. Thank you, Chris. We'll see you.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.